Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're really well. It's the second stream, so if you all remember, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. I have a character who is a cat lady. Well, I call her a cat lady. So we have some quests to do today. So we're going to be focusing on our Arcanist. So we're going to be going and trying our first battle, slaying some rats, some orelai, and some ladybugs. Okay, so we're dealing with some pests. We've also got a quest that we've completed that we need to go and report, so hopefully we'll get some more gil and some more experience for that, and we've got another quest to do as well. And then I thought what we would do is go and have a little look at the market to figure out how that works and see whether there's anything we want to spend our money on just yet. So, first of all, I think if we go and get rid of this quest that's completed, so we'll click on here and that will tell us where we need to go. And off we go. So how is everyone this evening? Please do feel free to pop a message in the chat for me. Say hi, tell me what you've been doing, tell me how your day's been, tell me if you've been playing Final Fantasy yourselves. Hello to DM Morelli and also to MOBA29, thanks for joining me this evening. I can see that DM Morelli is in the game as well, so that's good stuff. And someone else is playing Baldur's Gate 3. Well, depending on how this goes, I might have a go at Baldur's Gate 3 in the future, so we'll just bear that one in mind. That could be a future stream. Thanks to Damien P. Kelly. How are you finding Baldur's Gate? It's great. Okay, well that one then might be my next stream. Okay, so just having a slight technical issue, and my technical advisor is doing something to my screen, so just bear with us for 2 seconds, and then we'll be back in gameplay in just a moment. So I've been thinking, as I mentioned last time, I do not like the name Carbuncle for the little sort of puppy kitten thing that follows you around, and I'd like to find another name for it. So if anyone has any suggestions, because at the moment it sounds like something that a doctor should remove, and that is obviously not really something that you want to be saying all the time. So if anyone has any suggestions for the name of my Carbuncle, please do pop it in the chat. Okay, so we've delivered this letter for Sweetnix. It was his paperwork, so he's happy, and he's given us some experience and some gil, so that's good news. Okay, I like the music when you've completed a quest, it's very dramatic. Okay, so let's summon our Carbuncle. Okay, so we've got a suggestion of the name Blue. Okay, yeah, it is indeed Blue. Let's see if we can come up with anything else. So something that goes with this kind of lunar theme would be quite nice, because obviously we've gone with like the moon theme with the character. Okay, so our next job is to deliver the package to the dutiful sisters. So let's go and figure out where we need to do that. Ooh, that looks like it's somewhere we've not been before. Okay, so if you remember from last time, we had to get some crystals to open up the map a bit so that we could teleport. So hopefully on our way we'll be able to find some of those crystals. Right, I can't really see where we've got to go on this map. Right down there. Okay. Right, so... Oh, Diawara, what are you doing? You've got stuck. Back across here, past this... I still think it looks like Cinderella's house. you not be from around here? Thanks, Damien. Maybe not, but you know, as newcomers, you should make everybody feel welcome. Right. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I getting stuck? Oh, there we go. Right, come on, Diawara, off we go. That way. And across this bridge. Yes. Okay. It's really difficult to keep an eye on both the map and where you're going at the same time, and so Diawara is getting a little bit stuck. So we'll have to try and manage that. Now, this red quest here looks like it is important to us. I'm guessing because it's red we can't access it yet. It looks like it's locked. Yeah, not available yet. Okay. So we'll come back and get that at some future point. Okay, let's carry on down here. Oh, there's somebody with a red carbuncle. How do we get down? Oh, over here. Okie dokie. It's so difficult to find your way around. I suppose once... Oh, there's another one of those crystal things, so let's go and get that. Oh. Right, let's sort my camera angle out as well so we can see where we're going. That's better. Oh, now we're going the wrong way. Diawara, you're running into walls. Okay, so we're going down some stairs. And there should be one of these crystal things. Hurrah! So we won't have to run all the way here again. Okay. So if you remember, these Aetherite shards, these are like teleportation devices. Okay. So now we have teleportation to the Fisherman's Guild. We'll go that way. Hello to Lele in it X. Hello. How you doing? Hope you are. It's Lael. Lael? Hi, Lael. Thanks for joining us this evening. Oh, Layla. Hello, Layla. Thanks for joining me this evening. I hope you're well and you've had a good day. And Chloe as well. Oh, goodness. Hi, guys. Well, thanks for joining us. Oh, I'm going completely the wrong direction. Hang on a minute. Let's turn around. Okay. So, Layla and Chloe, I need a suggestion for the name of my little blue sort of kitten / dog that's following me around. I want something to do with the moon. Any suggestions? Oh, here we go. Right, so we found our man that we need to talk to because he's got our little quest marker above his head. Luna? Or, okay. Eclipse. Oh, I like Eclipse. Okay, so we're going to call our carbuncle Eclipse. Good choice, Layla. Thank you very much. Right, so we're here to do a quest with Lonward. Oh my goodness. This is the dutiful sisters of the Edelweiss, a house of deep reflection and meditation. So unless you've proper business with us, you can kindly bugger off. Well, that's charming, isn't it? So we're going to hand over our package. There we are. And then hopefully it will... here we go. What's this then? A parcel from the Bruguer Consortium, eh? Let's have a peek inside. Walnut bread and ginger cookies. Oh, yummy. And a few of them Bismarck finger sandwiches too. Them Consortium Coles know the right way to show appreciation. I love it when I get food in the post. So for anyone that wasn't with us from the beginning, this is Final Fantasy XIV. And my character is a Mikote, which is a kind of cat lady. This is her here. Let me zoom in for you. She's mid-conversation at the moment, but you can see her little ears here. Okay, so Lonenword says, some of them sisters have unholy appetites, so I'd best save a few bites for myself before I take this inside. You let Janassim know we're always here should her boss have need of us again. Okay, so basically he's nicking some of the food for himself. I don't blame him. Alright, so we've done our next quest. Let me just do a little... here we go, a little round of the character for people that haven't seen her before. So this is Diawara Callisto. and she is an arcanist, so this means we're a magical wielder. Now, if we look, we can see he's got another quest for us, but that's locked at the moment, so we'll have to come back here later for him. Hello to Cyborg Bonobo. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining us this evening. Alright, so we are going to go back to Janassim. Oh, and look, it's at the Aetheorite, so I don't think that we have to walk all the way, which is great. So let me see if I click on that. No, I can't just click on it. Alright, so we'll go and find that Aetheorite shard from before, and then we can teleport back to the main area. So I need my map up. Where are we? There we are. Ooh, some dude just ran through me. That wasn't very fun. It's not very polite, just running through people, you know. Ah, dear. Right, so there's an Aetheorite. So hopefully, if we now click on this, this can take us back to the main plaza, which is where we want to go. So we'll click again. Ta-da! Isn't this great? I haven't got to run all the way. Oh, thank goodness for that. Okay, so now let's go and find the people that we need to see. I really love this mini-map. It makes life so much easier to figure out where I've got to go. Right, so there's the Janassim person. So we've completed that quest. And hopefully now we'll get some money. Oh, so Janassim says, continue your stay in Limpsa and you'll likely find out soon enough. Because I asked what the Edelweiss ladies did. In fact, if you're confident in your abilities and comfortable with the unconventional, you might wish to approach them yourself. Ooh, intriguing. Alright, so we've got some more experience and some more gil for completing that quest. Excellent. Okay. So now we've got the idea of doing quests, I think we ought to get back to our Arcanist quests and really focus on building up our character and advancing her level. So we've got to go and slay some rats. Fun times. Okay, so let's go and figure out where we need to do that. Now this is, it looks like out of the main city. Ooh, it'll be our first time adventuring out of the main city. So off we go. Okay. I've lost which direction I need to go in already. Lower Lanoska. Okay. So we need to go down that way. Are there any shards down there that we've already got? Doesn't look like it. So over we go, not this way. Oh, I'm lost already. That's good, isn't it? Right, Diawara, where are we going? Oh, there looks like there's a link way there. So let's go this way and then we'll go to the right. Okay. That's the left frame. So left and right are opposite on here, and I'm not very good with my left and right at the best of times, so this is going to end well. I think we have to go down to be able to go round. Oh, we're going completely the wrong way. Diawara, we're lost. Okay, let's go back up. It does not help when, as a person, you do not have really a very good sense of direction. So it says I want to go over there, but I can't go over there because there's no road. How do I get over there? We're going to have to do some exploring of this city and find a way around, I think. Okay. So there's no way that way. Let's try up this way then. Okay. Oops. Running into people again. Oops. Sorry, people. Okay, maybe there are some stairs down or something. Aha! This looks like it leads somewhere. Let's look in here. Oops. There we go. Oh, stairs up. Okay. So this is a new place. Oh no, the Drowning Wench. This is the pub. How do we get in here without going in the lift? But it does look like you can go across. and out the other side. Well, that takes us back to the lift. Oh no, look, there's a way through here. Oh, I'm going to have to memorise the maze that is Limsa. Okay, this is looking promising. Let's look up this way a bit so we can see where we're going. Oh, we've got some groovy music going on. This is a new place. Oh, I see. It's very calypso-y, which works very nicely with my sermon. Okay, and oh look, we're going out of a Tempest Gate. Out into the big wide world for the first time. And we've very helpfully got a, oh look, an achievement unlocked, mapping the realm. Woohoo! And a little info on battle. So battle, right click on a target to switch to active mode and ready auto attack. Approach and face the target to start the battle. 2 rotating yellow arrows will appear over the target you are currently attacking. Okay, well I only really want to attack one thing at a time at the moment. Various actions such as spells and weapon skills can be performed by clicking the icons located in the hotbar on the bottom of your screen. So this is my hotbar here, and at the moment we have a spell called Ruin, we've got Summon Eclipse, and we've also got something called Radiant Aegeus. So, and this is a spell, it orders Eclipse to do like a spell by itself. Okay, so... And then I've also got Physic, which looks like it's a medical spell, so it restores some of my hit points. So if I cast that on myself, I can cure myself, which is very helpful. Okay, I feel like we need to move some of these things around. I don't know if it's possible to do that. So I feel like we should put the carbuncle stuff up here and put the other spells down here. So let's have a look whether we can do that. Yes, we can. Excellent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my attack spell at one end and my health spell at the other end, because that way I won't get confused. And we'll put all of the carbuncle stuff up there. Okay, so now Eclipse has got her own hotbar and I've got my own hotbar and everyone's a winner. So we've also got one called Sprint. Oh, okay, so we can move a bit faster, so let's put that down here as well. And teleport and return. Returns to your current home point. Teleport to any aetheryte you have previously attuned. Oh, that's really good. Okay. So, I've sorted out my hotbar. Most actions require magic points to execute, or MP, in addition to having recast times of various lengths. Detailed information on an action can be viewed by mousing over its icon. So, hello to Ivak Sakurasan. Hey dude, what's up? Everything's good with me? Sup with you? Hope you're well. Okay, so let's have a little look at what our spells do. So, Ruin, its cast time is 1.5 seconds. And the recast time is 2.5 seconds. And it costs 300 magic points. Okay, it's got a range of 25 yards, a radius of 0 yards, so it's a straight spell in front of us. And deals unaspected damage with a potency of 240. It's only a level 1 arcane spell. Okay. So Ivak is saying he could maybe help me out with my Twitch custom graphics. I don't have Discord, but I have got YouTube. My YouTube link is here on my Twitch. So if you can send me a message over there and then I can have a little look. Thank you for the offer. Okay, so what else have we got here under our information on battle? So Disciples of Magic and Disciples of War, who specialise in ranged attacks. So that's going to be me, because I don't want to get too close to anybody. Are best suited fighting their targets from a distance, which is a bonus. The range and radius of an action can also be confirmed in the help window. Okay, so that's our battle information. So we want to stay a little bit far away and we want to fire our spell and get get Eclipse to help us by doing their bit as well. Okay, and then achievements. Congratulations, you have received your first achievement. Woohoo! They're earned by reaching certain milestones during your adventures in Eorzea, and there are achievements for just about everything from leveling classes. Ooh! Okay, a flaming horse just went past me. I want a flaming horse. How do we get a flaming horse? Right, so hopefully we'll get some more achievements as we go along. And also we can get rewards granted upon attaining certain achievements. Some of these include rare weapons and armor. Others include titles which can be added to your display name to showcase your greatness. Excellent. I feel like we should definitely showcase my greatness. Okay, there's a little lock symbol here by the hotbar, and I'm going to assume that means that all of my buttons will stay wherever I've put them. So let's lock that so I don't accidentally move them, because I can imagine that that is something that I would do. Alright, off we go. So, round here. Oh, look, we can see there's lots of these wharf rats and ladybirds. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to go and attack one. Ugh. Hopefully not all of these will come and attack me at the same time. So we right click, and then we're going to do our spell, and we're going to send our carbuncle to attack as well. Ah, it's hit me back. That's not very nice. Woohoo! Oh, that was okay. That wasn't too dramatic. So here we've got an experience point. In the event multiple solo players attack the same target, the player who attacks first will always receive 100% of the XP and items dropped. Well, that's fair enough. Those who follow will be rewarded based on their contribution to the battle. If you see a fellow player in need of help, do not hesitate to do so. Well, that seems reasonable. Okay, so we've got to get 3 of these rats, so let's focus on the rats first. So there's another one here, but there's quite a group of stuff, and I don't really want everything to attack me. Right, so the carbuncle's spell takes a little bit of time to set, so obviously we should only use that sparingly. So we've got 2 of our 3 rats that we needed to get, and our ruin spell seems to be working quite well on them. Now we've got a little note here for binding items. An item you have equipped is now bound to you and can no longer be traded or put for sale in the markets. Ooh, okay. So here in the window, can everyone see here? It says here that I've gained 118 plus 200% experience points, and I've obtained an animal skin. Wonderful. I wonder if that's what's been bound to me. Okay, so let's go for this wolf rat over here as well. So again, we don't want to be too close by, but we'll attack it. And we'll get the eclipse to help out as well. Oh, that's cool. So when we do... Woohoo! And we leveled up. How exciting. I love very dramatic music for leveling up. Okay, so as we level up, if we look here, our health points have gone up a bit as well, which is reassuring when we're going into battles. Right, there's a ladybird on its own over here. Let's go and get that. And again, so this ruin spell seems to reset really nice and quickly, so obviously we can use that without too much stress. Right, so we've done all of our rats, we've done 1 ladybug, so let's go and do another ladybug. Oh, look, there's one up here, so let's go and get you. And attack. Okay. I feel a bit mean killing ladybugs. And again, there's loads of them over here. Oh, this one's a level 2 one. Okay, off we go. Okay, cool. So, that's 3 ladybugs, 3 rats. All ladybugs must die. Ah, cyborg, that's not very nice. I like ladybugs in the real world, but you know. I don't like other bugs though. Spiders can die. Sorry, they're very good for the environment. Don't kill spiders. Right, we need to find these Aurelali things. Now they sound like they should be seasidey, don't they? Oh my goodness, look at that thing over there. Mossless Gaboo. Ooh, okay, well he's a level 12, so we're going to leave him alone. Let's go and find out where these Aurelali things are. Okay, so I'm guessing we need to head over to the red circles. I am not going to poke the level 12 thing with a stick. I have a feeling I know who that is now. You've given yourself away. Okay, so we're going down this road, past the big giant thing that we don't want to poke with any sticks. Thank you very much. So what's quite good is as we pass these things, they're not attacking us back, even though we've just killed their mates. That's good to know. Oh, I did say it sounded like they should be down by the water. See, this looks really pretty. Look at this game. Look at these cliffs. They're amazing. Okay, so here, across the water, and there's a real running sound of water as well. Oh, there's somebody else. Hello. They've got a carbuncle as well. Right, I'm going to get rid of this map. Okay, look at these things. They're like jellyfish. Like if ghosts and jellyfish kind of melded together. Alright, oh, and they're level 4s. Ah! Keep firing, keep firing. Okay, good stuff. And so far we haven't lost any hit points. Touch wood. Okay, and there's another one over there. Cyborg Bonobo. Yes, I've definitely worked out who you are now. Okay, so let's attack this. Oh, they're attacking back. They're attacking back. Okay. So far, this seems okay. I mean, obviously, I haven't died or anything like that, which is a bonus. Okay, and we'll attack. Don't run away. I'm trying to kill you. I mean, obviously that's a reason to run away. Oh, it's making a crunchy noise while it attacks me. Oh, there we go. So that is all 3 of our things. So according to Damien P. Kelly, all my hit points are only because I'm leaving the level 12s alone. Well, that's only sensible. Come on now. I'm not going to poke a level 12 monster until I'm a level 12, am I? That would just be silly. Maybe in the future we can try that once I've got the hang of it a bit more. Okay, so can we click? No, we can't. Oh, but it does say that we can return and we can teleport. So let's try doing that. No, we can't do teleport, but we can return. So let's see. Oh, look, return to Limpsa. That's very helpful. Let's do that. Yes, Damien, you did jinx me and I did lose hit points, which is all your fault. Okay, let's go and report to the Arcanist Guild. Now, I've got to try and remember where this is. Did we... I'm glad you've amused yourself, Damien. Did we get the Arcanist Guild crystal? Because that would make life a lot easier if we did. So, we want the Athenet. Oh no, we didn't get it. Oh. Okay, so we're going to have to go and get that when we're on our way. You did that on purpose. Well, that's just charming, isn't it? So, everybody, clearly, we should ignore whatever Damien says because he's just trying to create havoc. Right. Off to the Arcanist Guild. Where are we? Oh, Diawara. No, you don't run into things. We want to go over this way. That's better. Okay. Oh, it's very busy around here. Let's move the map over a bit. Ugh. There are so many names here. So this is the market. We'll come back and have a little look at here in a minute. I'm quite liking the music. It's very stirring. Stirring stuff. Right, I'm back through the other side of the market. Summoning bell. Don't know what a summoning bell is. I'm sure we'll find out in the future. Right, okay, now there is a crystal around here somewhere, so let's make sure we get that so we don't have to keep running backwards and... Ooh! Don't jump off the wall, Diawara. Okay, where's the crystal at? Can anyone see? No, I can't see the crystal. Maybe it's downstairs or something. Is there a way to get downstairs? Ah, there it is. There it is. I found it. So let's attune with that so we don't have to keep running all the way here. Okay, and then we go back into the guild to report our quests. And we spoke to somebody in here before because the other person, the main leader, was on leave. He's gone off on an adventure of his own. So it looks like there's lots of new people here. So if anyone's a new person who's also playing, good luck. Okay, so Thurijum says, she's obviously said about how great I am. Obviously. She says, I suggest you continue your forays into the wilderness and keep the pages of your grimoire turning. There is no finer teacher than the harsh mistress of experience. Well, that is definitely true. And to commemorate this occasion, I gift you with this hunting log. Thank you very much. The enemies marked within its pages have been specifically chosen to challenge your abilities in Arcania. When you devise a new strategy or tactic, you now have a ready source of opponents on which to test it. Okay, well that's a good idea. And when you feel you can command a carbuncle as easily as you might move your own limbs, return to me for further instructions. I will be waiting. The next Arcanist quest will be available upon reaching level 5. Cool. So we got 400 experience points and 5 raisins. Tasty. Oh, we completed the quest, we got a hunting log, and we leveled up all at the same time. That was a lot that went on there. Wow. Alright, so let's get rid of this mini-map. So it looks like we can automatically get our next quest, but we've also got some things popped up on the screen. So let's look at them first of all. So first thing is over here, we've got our Arcanist Trance Gauge unlocked. Ooh. So let's click on that and see what that does. So, Trance Gauge. The Trance Gauge indicates, I need to move it because the hunting log thing's in the way, the time remaining for the effects of Aether Charge. Executing this action also grants Ruby Arcaeum, which is used to summon Ruby Carbuncle. Oh, there's different carbuncles. That's why we saw a red one earlier. They must have a ruby one. Okay. Upon reaching level 15, Aether Charge will also grant Topaz Arcum for the summoning of Topaz Carbuncle, and at level 22, Emerald for summoning of Emerald Carbuncle. Okay, excellent. So I'm presuming that they gain in power as we progress. Each summon, when called forth, will tap into its respective arcanum, granting you stacks of elemental attunement indicated on the trance gauge. These elemental attunements will augment gem shine and precious brilliance acquired at level 26. Okay, that's quite far down the line, so I don't think we need to worry too much about it. Trance gauge is making me laugh because in my head I'm just hearing sort of, a bit of insomnia or something. Okay, so the next thing that we need to look at is our little pop-up for our hunting log. So let's have a little look at that. So the hunting log is a record of your completion of tasks involving the slaying of certain creatures. This is a bit barbaric, killing all these animals. By completing these tasks, you will earn rewards and unlock new challenges. The log can be accessed via logs found in the main menu or pressing H on your keyboard. H for hunting log. Okay, well that makes sense. Once the log is open, select a class and difficulty to view available challenges for that rank. Each challenge is marked with a class name and number, such as Lancer 01. Okay, well we're not Lancer. Below that name and number you'll find a target, as well as how many of the target you must defeat. Hovering over the target name will display one of the areas in which it can be located. Okay, so maybe if we need to up our experience points, this will be a good thing to do. Targets indicated in your hunting log will have a special icon above their display name, making it easy to locate the creature. So it looks like they'll have a little green circle with a C kind of thing inside it. Alright, so let's test that now. Let's press H. Oh, and there it pops up. Okay. So it looks like, as under Arcanist, if we go for little ladybugs again, we can get 75 experience points for killing 3. Okay. And then this tells us where they are. Excellent. Alright, well we'll bear that in mind for future reference. But I think we should get on with our Arcanists tasks. We've got lots to get on with and I want to level up. And it looks like, actually, we've gained some more spells. Okay, cool. So we've got Aether Charge 2. So it's a spell, it's an instant spell. It takes 60 seconds, so a whole minute to recast. So it's obviously quite a big spell. So The Aether Charge increases the potency of Ruin, Ruin 2 and Ruin 3 by 50 and Outburst by 20. Okay, so this is like a booster spell. That's good to know. And it grants Ruby Carbuncle, basically. Okay, so there's Summon Ruby. So what I'm going to do is unlock the hotbar, and I'm going to pop Summon Ruby up onto here. Yeah. Gem Shine. So let's move. What's Gem Shine down? Gem Shine is another spell. It takes 2.5 seconds to cast and 2.5 seconds to recast. So that's nice and quick. Channel the energies of your active elemental attunement to attack your enemy. So fire attunement, deal fire damage. Earth attunement, deal earth damage. And wind attunement, deal wind damage. And that's all to a single target. Okay, so we don't get that till level 6, and we don't get Aether Charge till level 6, so we'll just leave those there at the moment, and we will lock that hotbar again. Okay, so let's go and get our next quest. Okay, so Acting Guild Master wishes to assess the improvement of our Arcania skills. So, Farubijim says, "Aye, Diawara, isn't it? I'm glad she remembered my name. An empty stomach distracts the mind and leads to hurried judgment." I can completely agree with this. Hunger is an issue. I must oft remind my Arcanists to take meals, so ensconced do they become in their studies. I mean, I don't think that's a problem for me. I love eating. Speaking of such, have you been practicing your tactics with well, we're calling it Eclipse, not Carbuncle. I believe it is time to assess the improvement of your skills. As with your previous trial, I would have you defeat foes in Lower Noskia. 3 wild dodos and 3 tiny mandragoras. Ooh, they sound like they could be little dragons. Woohoo! To be precise. Okay, so we've got to go back outside to find these. Watch carefully the behaviour of your opponents. Formulate an effective strategy and utilise your arcane entity to its fullest potential. I expect you back in time for lunch. Reasonable. Okay, so we've got another quest. We need to head back outside of Limpsa to find these things. So let's go and do that. Slay wild dodos. So, yeah, so that's back where we were. Oh my goodness, look, there's loads of places out here to explore. We've got Summerford Farms, Costa del Sol. Oh, that sounds nice. And Morabai Dry Docks. Okay. Well, let's just maybe focus on one thing at a time here. Okay, so we're off back to Lower Noskia. Look, Tiawara, you're running into a wall. Let's turn around so we can see where we're going. Okay, and now, because we've got the Aetherite outside here, we can get ourselves closer. Now, where do we need to go? What's the nearest Aetherite to getting out to the world? I don't know yet. So we can go back to the main centre. So there's still 3 more Aetherites that we need to find around Limpsa. So hopefully we'll be able to do that at some point soon. How are we getting on? Everybody enjoying it? Any sort of comments, questions, suggestions? Anywhere else you think I ought to go exploring? No. We had to go past the pub. That way. Right, so back past the pub, and then we go down this way. Not up that way. Okay, if you hover over the other names on the map, it will show you where the crystals are. Okay, so once we've done this, I think we'll go and get the other crystals, because that will certainly make life a bit easier. Okay, so we go back through the pub, out the other side, Oh yeah, this was this cool bit with all the funky music in the middle. I'm surprised there's not a crystal up here. Oh, look at all the balloons bouncing, that's cool. Livery moogles. New person. Right, out the gates we go. Okay, so back this way to go and find some dodos. Oh, and on our hunting log, it did say we could slay some of these, so that would be good experience that we can do on the way back. More ladybugs and rats. Now, there was a sprint option here, so let's try that and see if it makes us go a bit faster. It'd be really cool if you could get like a horse or something, so you didn't have to keep running everywhere. Somebody did seem to have a horse, so maybe that's something we can do in the future. Ooh! Right, let's stop on this bridge for a minute. So, just had a message pop up saying fate nearby. And then we had a pop up saying the fate system. So let's have a little look at that. So, the fate system. Fate is short for full active time event. These public quests occur periodically in real time around Eorzea, and anyone can participate by simply showing up before one ends. When you sense a fate nearby, a message will appear on your screen and the location will be displayed on your maps. Okay. The type of fate in progress can be identified by its map icon. Mousing over the icon will display the fate title. You will automatically join a fate the moment you cross the event threshold. At this time, the fate title, objectives, and time remaining will appear in your duty list. Okay, where's our duty list? There are several. If you are several levels higher than the recommended level, a level sync button will appear in your duty list. Press the button to automatically lower your level so you may participate and receive rewards. Okay. I just stopped because a giant toad was walking towards me, but it just seems to be chilling there. So, okay, I'm not going to go and explore the fate for now, but again, that's something I think that we can investigate once we get a bit further on into the game. So there's some of these Aurelies, more ladybugs. Haven't found any dodos yet. Okay, so this is a place called the Eyes. It's a strange name. Wild dodos. Right, okay, so we need to kill 3 of these. Okay, come here, dodo. I feel a bit mean killing a bird that's already extinct. Made a little squeaky noise as it died. Sorry, dodo. Okay, let's go for the next one. Yeah. Okay, so that's 2. And there's one over here, so let's go and get this one as well. And attack from afar. They do run towards me quite quickly. Yeah. No, no, no. What do you mean not ready yet? Okay. Whew. Alright, so we got 192 experience points per dodo and plus 200% experience points, so that's quite nice. Cyborg, I'm just going to call you Bo. Cyborg Bo, it says I'm killing defenseless wee beasties again. It's not my choice. I'm just doing what I'm told to by my you know, leader person. Following orders. I'm a good soldier. Okay. Oh, something's like, look, dragonish is flying above me now. Right, so the next thing we need to do is slay some tiny mandragoras. Okay, so they look like they're quite close to us up this way. There's a wind sprite over there as well. Looks like it's in the hunting log. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we need to turn up this way. Wind up Sid. I don't know what that is. wild dodos. Oh no, there's another one of those giant things. Ah! What is that? Oh. Whatever it is, it's flying away. So let's carry on up here. Thank you, everyone who said bless you. Cyborg Bonabow. Bonabow. Okay. Fair enough. I bow to no man. Okay, here we go. Right, these tiny Dragoras. Little mini dragons. Oh, there's loads of them. I don't want them to all come and attack me at once. Let's just pick off like one on the end. It doesn't look like a dragon, it looks like a running turnip. What is that? Ah! Okay. So that's one. There's another one that's just stood here. These creatures are obviously not very intelligent. I just watched one of their mates get pummeled and they just stand there. Okay. That's that sorted. And then last one over here. Oh no, I'm lost some hit points. Ah! There we go. So we've done that. That's our 2 quests. So we now head back to the Arcanist Guild to report. So oh, if we press return, that will take us back to Limsa, to the main aetheryte crystal. Okay, so if we go over to this big aetheryte now, we've got the aetheryte over at the Arcanist Guild, so we don't have to run there. We can just teleport. Hey. Okay. And then we go. Where's my map? Oh, straight through this red door. Okay, so that will be useful to remember for future reference. We'll talk to Thurbigim. Okay, so welcome back, dear Wara. It appears your coordination with Carbuncle, Eclipse, is progressing at a satisfactory pace. Shall we test your growing acumen with a more practical examination? Our work at Maelvan's Gate requires us to inspect and record the contents of incoming cargo. To stimulate such a task, I have had several crates transported to the cliff south of the Zephyr Gate. Okay, so there's lots of gates in this place. I want you to examine those crates and then return the inspected cargo here to me. Why have I become an inspector of cargo? You would be surprised at the depths to which some merchants will sink to deter our customs agents from performing thorough investigations. Ah, that's why I've become a customs officer, basically. False bottoms, rotting foodstuffs, flesh-eating villikin. Oh, well, that sounds lovely. I suggest you be prepared for any eventuality. Okay. So, we've got a little pop-up in the screen again, interacting, so let's have a look at that. On some quests, you will encounter objects with which you can interact simply by approaching them right-clicking. Okay, well, that seems reasonable. Right, so we haven't been to the Zephyr Gate yet. That's a different direction. Okay, so let's go and investigate there then. Okay, on here. Oh dear, Wara, stop bashing into things. There we are. Down we go, and back out the door. So, now, DM Morelli very helpfully said that if I look on here, it will tell me where the other crystals are. So the aft castle. Okay. And that looks like Culinarians Guild. And Marauders Guild. So the Culinarians Guild and the Marauders Guild are quite close together. And they're not far away from the pub. So it might be worth getting them at some point in a not too distant future. If we get the map up, does it show us where they are? No, it doesn't. It's not overly helpful, is it? Okay, let's go and find the Zephyr Gate. And that just makes me think of a Chili song. Right, back out this way. Okay, off we go. Okay, how's it going so far? Everyone enjoying it? Enjoying our first battles? Killing the little wee defenseless beasties? Oh, I could have used my crystal, couldn't I? Oh, well, never mind, we're nearly there now. There's so many names here. It just shows how many people are playing this game. It's amazing, really. Okay, so from here we need to just go straight across. Oh, there's people jumping around all over the place. Straight up this way by the looks of it. Okay. So that takes us to the pub. And this is going out another way. Cool. We found the Zephyr Gate. So we've got another achievement, mapping the realm. So this is Middle Noshka. And we need to go over to the left. Or the right, to the right even. More rats. There's a real rat problem around here. Where do we need to go for these crates? Oh, there's a little path here. Oh, is that a path or is that a cliff? There's some crates down there. This doesn't. I'm not sure that this is a path. This looks a bit like a cliff. Oh. Diawara, don't die, please. Oh. Oh, cool. We can jump down. There's some people fighting stuff down here. So it said if you can, you should help out. They're obviously doing the same thing we are. Okay. Now these crates look dodgy to me. They've got purple stuff on top. And why is this bird here? So we're interacting. And there's a slug. Wonderful. Ah! The slug is running towards me. I mean sliming towards me. Go away. Now I'm guessing this red circle there is ow. Okay. I think we just need to be brave and just hit it. Right, do magic to heal myself. Right, okay. I need to move this camera around. Okay. Kill the slug! Kill the slug! Heal myself. Oh. Okay, run away, run away. Okay, I can't see a thing. There we go. Oh no, the slug's still there. Oh, and I died. Oh dear. Okay, well that didn't go well, did it? It says I can return to Limsa, so let's do that. That was not a successful mission. I do not like slugs. Okay. There was a lot going on there. All the buttons were going mad and oh dear. Right, so we've got a little pop-up with KO, because obviously we got knocked out. So when your hit points are reduced to 0, you are KO'd, obviously, and rendered unable to perform any actions. In this state you are left with two options: either return immediately to your current home point, or wait for another PC to revive you using an action or spell. Oh, another player, maybe? Such as raise. When in an instance dungeon. What on earth is an instance dungeon? You will return to the area entrance. Okay, well, I guess we'll figure that out later on down the line. Okay. In addition to rendering you temporarily weakened after being raised, suffering KO also severely damages your currently equipped gear. When a piece of equipment's durability reaches 0%, its stats drop significantly, so do not forget to repair your gear regularly. Gear damage through KO is only experienced if you reach level 10. KO in special duties will also not result in gear damage. Okay, so I think that maybe we need to have a look at what gear we've got on to see whether maybe we can improve it. So maybe if we go to the market. So let's have a look how do we check what gear we've got on? There must be a way down in one of these buttons here. So character, maybe? Let's have a look in character. Press C. Okay, thank you, dear Marie. That's very helpful. Oh, look at that. Okay. So, we haven't got a hat on. And we haven't got any hats. So we need to go and get a hat on our body. We've only got like a top. We've got gloves on. We've got leggings on and boots. So it doesn't look like we actually have any sort of upgraded stuff at all. So let's go and spend some money and buy some better gear. Okay, armory chest. Oh, we've got a little pop up here. Since the armory system in Final Fantasy XIV allows you to change... There's a random blacksmith here just making a lot of noise. Allows you to change your class or job by simply changing a weapon or tool in your main hand. It's recommended that you always have several sets of gear on hand. However, gear can take up a tremendous amount of space in one's inventory, which is why all adventurers carry an armory chest. All gear purchased, crafted or found is automatically stored in this chest, leaving your inventory free to fill with other items such as potions, crafting materials and food. I'm just going to move away from this blacksmith because he's very loud. Right. Gear in your armory chest is categorised and sorted by type and can be equipped or discarded directly from the chest interface. Okay, armory chest can be accessed anytime by selecting character from the main menu followed by armory chest or pressing Control plus L. Okay, well we could get it by pressing C, so... Okay, let's go to the market and get some stuff. Because that might help us when we get defeated by slugs. So we want Hawker's Alley for the market. Let's go there. Oh. O'Hara Lightfoot welcomes me and waves to me. I don't know how to do anything back. So thank you, O'Hara Lightfoot, for that. Right. So, Battlecraft Supplier. Let's see what this dude has got to offer. Purchase Disciple of Magic Arms. Okay, so that's what we want because we're obviously a magic user. So weapons. So he sells weapons. Okay, so let's have a look what we are. So we are currently level 5. So how much money have I got? 408. This is not a lot of money. Weathered Grimoire level 1. Okay, so we can buy it. We can upgrade our Grimoire to a leather one, which will give us +3 damage. Okay. And then there's all kinds of other stuff here as well. Magical shield. Level 1. Okay, so I think we want to go and get some you can click the button above your character to equip the best gear. Okay. Right, let's come away from him because he's got weapons. Click. So let's go back into character. Click the button. Oh, recommended gear. Okay, so equip. That didn't really do anything because we haven't got enough gear. But thank you for that. So let's go and see if there's anyone that actually sells like more clothes, because at the moment she's basically wearing a crop top and a mini skirt and it's not really the best, most useful. Right, so let's read this shops pop up as well. Shops. A myriad of items can be bought and sold from vendors all across Aosia. Purchasing an item is simple as clicking on an item in a shopkeeper's inventory, while selling an item is as simple as dragging an item from your inventory or armory chest. You can also sell items by right-clicking and selecting sell. Okay, well that's obvious. If you happen to have second thoughts about a sale, you can always buy back your item from the vendor, but only if you have yet to leave the area or log out the game. Okay, fair enough. Right, let's see what this dude has got. Disciple of Hand, Disciple of Land. No, so that's not us, we're magic people. Collectible Appraiser. No, okay, they've told us to get lost. Sorry, love, but I can only assist them as the house knows. Right then. Materia Mender, Market Board, Random Dude, Dye Monger. Don't think we need any dye. Independent Mender. Okay, what was the other Mender? Diawara, stop running into things. Materia Mender. I don't know anything about materia. What have we got over here? Okay. Well, the only thing that I've seen that's useful so far is from this guy, and that was that grimoire. So let's grab that. That's not the right stuff. Magic. So that's the one we want. Then that's level 8. Okay, so let's buy this leather grimoire. Okay, and then let's go and see what else we can find over here. Independent culinarian. I don't think we need to buy any food. Oh, hello, Miss Killy. Have you come to join us? Hi. This is Miss Killy and everybody. Yes. Hello. She just likes to pop up and say hello every now and then. Okay, so this is an apothecary, so I don't think we need anything from them. Let's just have a quick look, because actually in the future... Oh dear, why will I stop running into things? We might need stuff. Okay, so they sell potions and eye drops, apparently. Good to know. And spine drops. Potions of strength. Okay, so that's good to know. We have got some potions. This person is a tradecraft supplier. Have a look what they've got. Buffalo milk, mineral water, chicken breasts, honey. Okay. I don't think we need any of that. And then what have we got over this side? Oh dear, where are we at? Independent jeweler. Do I need jewellery? Maybe I need jewellery. Let's have a look. Fieldcraft, battlecraft. I'm guessing battlecraft. Oh wow. This person is very expensive. We only have £189 left. Copper, that's level 8, that's no good. Bone neck, that's level 8. Level 8. All of this stuff is a bit high level for me at the moment, so we'll come back to the jewelers later. Retainer. Cat. What is a retainer raw cat when they're at home? Retainers are hard-working lads and lasses who will help you manage those spoils earned while off slaying dragons or whatever it is you adventurers do. Unfortunately, you do not appear that you could even slay an eft. let alone a dragon. Therefore, I must decline any petition you may have to take a retainer into your input. Excuse me, I've just killed some rats, don't you know, and some dodos. How rude. Build yourself a reputation in the city, however, and I shall provide you with whatever it is you need. May I suggest you start by heading back to the Adventurers Guild and seeing if someone there has work for you? Fair enough, so I need to get a higher level for that. Battlecraft. Supplier. Aha, hopefully. So we want magic. Level 1 to 9. What have they got? So we don't want level 1 stuff. Hat. We need a hat. So that's 113. That's too much money. Half robe. We can afford a hat or a half robe. Or some mittens. Or some tights. Okay, well the tights are the cheapest thing and they give us the same defense as buying a hat or anything else. So let's buy them just to give us a bit of defense. So then if we hit C and we do recommended gear, we're going to put the grimoire and the tights on that we've just bought. Oh look, you see that looks better. Now she's covered up her legs. So hopefully that will mean that we can do a bit more constructive stuff. So let's go back to the Zephyr Gate and see if we can defeat these slugs this time. Go straight across here. Ooh. Hey. That was just got very loud. Very loud. Okay, back through this way. Right, let's sprint. It takes a long time to get in everywhere, doesn't it? And out the Zephyr Gate we go. Right, so let's go and find these crates again. No, we can't have had to fall off the cliff to get to them. Doesn't strike me as the easiest way to get there. Okay, right. So let's get rid of the map. We've got oh, let's make sure we've got our Eclipse with us because we want to have as much protection and spells as we can. Okay. Oh, too far away. I don't want to be too close because otherwise the slugs will get me. Back up and run away from the slugs. Okay. Ruin that one, and that, and ruin again. Ruin again. Run away. Ruin again. Ruin again. Run away, run away. Okay. Okay, doing better with our... Woohoo! We beat the slugs! Okay, that was very dramatic. Oh. Okay. So, and now we can go back to look at the crates because they're sparkling, so that's got to be a good thing, hasn't it? Okay. There's some person just chilling there with a book reading. It's just clearly watched me be... Well, I am not a threat. Pray ignore my presence for the present and allow me a moment to cogitate. Cogitate? Oh my god. The reaction to my sudden appearance was within expected parameters. Okay, but I must admit I did not expect so proficient a performance against the enemy set against you. Well, you didn't watch the first time round. Yet, effective though your tactics were, I spied much room for improvement. Well, you know, we've only just started playing. As I watched you battle, the wheels of my mind whirled into motion, as they are wont to do, inventing other possible strategies you might have employed. Okay. So this is a strategy battle person. And it's not very polite for just reading your book while you're talking to me. Right, let's see. Taking into account your current level of ability, factoring in the etheric constant, multiplying by the number of opponents, and then applying your tactics to other potential combat scenarios. Oh dear. My calculations indicate failure upon encountering threat level 9, 7, 8, 5. Cheery. It's all like very Doctor Strangey. Well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. So who is this person? Why are they watching me? Oh, okay, so we've got a name now. Though the opportune window to do so has passed, I would nevertheless introduce myself. I am Kilea, a Malvian's Gate assessor. Okay. Acting Guildmaster Thurbrigium elected me to oversee your training and provide any necessary guidance and instruction in the field of Arcamia. Well, it was nice of her to say we were going to be stalked. From what I have observed thus far, you have an admirable grasp of the fundamentals. Why, thank you. I do, however, wish to confirm one small detail. Regarding your choice of arcane geometries, what factor most influences your actions during battle? So we've got the options: desire to outwit an enemy, potential for amusement, I simply do what feels right. Trying not to die is not an option on here. So let's go for I simply do what feels right. Aha! Just as I predicted. And now I have the final element needed to perform another calculation. The probability of you becoming an arcanist of note is 90%. Woohoo! Give or take 0.5%. Well, I'm not worried about 0.5%. Yes, the certainty is quite high. After all, I only know of one other practitioner who responded to my question in the same manner. It was the man who bestowed upon me this grimoire, the Guildmaster himself. The one that's disappeared. While our inscrutable leader is, as I'm sure you've heard, on an indefinite leave of absence, he did leave us with his most notorious saying to date. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situation into the desired reality. Okay, now we've got philosophers. No matter how gifted you and I might be, however the instantaneous manipulation of reality that might cause us to suddenly become mighty arcanists is beyond our present abilities, discipline and experience is the finest strategy in this case. Fair. I suggest you continue to focus on refining your aptitude with carbuncle. Mastery with an arcane entity will greatly improve your success as a wielder of Arcamia. Here ends your lesson for today. Pray return directly to the guild. I believe Mistress Thurbrigium is awaiting some inspected cargo. And what of myself? I'm off to the fields, of course. The tactics I reasoned out earlier must be tempted in real-life scenarios. Theory is all well and good, but there is no substitute for actual combat. We will meet again soon. Well, that sounds ominous, doesn't it? And off she goes. Okay. Random person. So we've got crates. And what I'm going to do while we're here is just quickly beat up these wolf rats as well, because then we can put that in our hunting log. Ooh. So I'm literally just pressing on the things that are shining. So down here on the hotbar, some of the, there we go, hunting log. Cool. So we just got some experience points just for killing some rats. Groovy. Okay, so let's go back to the Arcanist Guild. So we need to go back up this cliff. There's a ladybird as well. Where's the way up the cliff? this way. More ladybirds. Where is the way back? Hang on a minute. Let's get the map up. That might be useful. Oh, so we need to go that way. I can't go this way. Oh, there we are. Right. Back we go. That way. Ah, there it is. Oof. It's much easier to teleport and try and find your way back around to places, but I think it's kind of a good idea to try and figure out exactly where things are. Okay, how's everyone doing so far? Hopefully you're enjoying it and enjoying my chatter as I randomly, hopefully, find my way around. Right, back to the Arcanist Guild. Now we can get the Aetherite to teleport there. There we go. Right, so back to the Arcanist Guild. And we go through that red door, don't we? Oof. Quick swig of coffee. Oh, Miss Killy's back. Hello, baby girl. Come visiting. Oh. So Miss Killy is a lockdown pussycat. She came to live with us during lockdown. She hates everyone that's not me. Okay, so let's go back to the Guildmaster. So Thurbigum says, Diawara, have you returned with the cargo? Would I be here if not? Also, how have I just been carrying these crates around? So we hand over the crates, and she says, yes, everything seems to be in order, relatively clear of blood and other gore. Always a bonus. That can be something of a problem in our profession, you understand. I've also had word from Kilia. Okay, I'm going to go with Kulhaya. Let's go with that. Regarding your performance, she seemed eager to continue your training. Well, that's good news. An odd lass, I'll admit, but the guild can boast no finer mind for tactics. You would do well to heed the instructions she offers, particularly that which touches on the diligent approach to our art. Did you perhaps notice the battered tome she carries? That initiates grimoire has served her from the day she entered the guild. She has her reasons, but it is admittedly strange to see it kept all the way to her present position as Foreseer. I fear such an intense focus on Arcamia has led her to overlook other important aspects of life. As our master strategist guides your Arcanist training, I hope that you might return the favour and help her to broaden her own perspective somewhat. Well, we can all learn off each other. But enough of such matters for the moment. You have done well this day, Diawara. Continue your practice with Carbuncle as Kyle here has bid. I will be here when the time comes for your next lesson. Oh, look, we've got loads of stuff. Experience, a leather grimoire. Oh, I've just gone and bought one of them. Damn it. And then we can have a robe of casting, a hempen hat, a bone ring. That's level 9, level 8. Or a tin piece. Okay, so I suggest that we get the hat, because we haven't got a hat. Okay, so obviously I was a bit impatient by going to... Oh, loads of stuff just happened. Okay, so roll actions. We've had a pop-up, so let's look at that first of all. So roll actions. We have learned roll action. Roll actions are spells and weapon skills that are assigned to all the classes within a role. Tank, melee DPS, range DPS, healer, rather than a specified class. Roll actions are learned in the same manner as class actions via levelling, but only need to be learned once to be able to use them with all participating classes within a role. The role section has been added to actions and traits found under character in the main menu. Selecting it will display the role actions you have learned. Okay, so let's have a little look at that. So under character, actions and traits, roll. Okay, so we have learnt Addle at level 8. And this is an instant cast, but it takes 90 seconds to recast. It lowers the target's physical damage dealt by 5% and magic damage dealt by 10%. Oh, okay, so it reduces the amount of damage that that our enemy can do to us. Okay, that's quite cool. So what else have we got on here? Actions. So, oh, these are our different spells that we can do. And then traits. Oh, these are much higher level, so I should imagine we'll come back to this at some point. Okay. So, oh well, things got bigger. So we can't get our next mission from her at the moment. So we could go and do some hunting log stuff, or we could go and find some quests. I think what we'll do first of all is go and find the other aetheryte crystals, so that we haven't got to keep running around all over the place. So let's have a little look where they are. So if we go to this one. So the Culinarians Guild, where's that? It's out past the pub and down to the left. Okay, so let's go there first of all. Right, to the pub. Where is the pub? It's back near the middle. So let's go back to the middle first of all, and then we'll get it from there. Okay, so the other thing I need to do is go onto our character and put on our recommended gear, because now we've got a new hat. Oh, I say, that looks very fancy. Right, so to the pub. So that's where the lift is. What's that way? That's not, that's the... Oh, it's very loud. That's not it either. It must be this other way over here. Here we go. Right. And there was a mission down there as well, but let's go back to the pub first of all, and then find our way to the other aetheryte. So what are we looking for? We're looking for the Culinarians Guild. So we're over there. And I said it was through the pub, so let's go to the pub. And this person's got a mission for us, so let's get a mission while we're here. To prepare a retreat for Badaron. Oh, well, that's nice. Badaron's been helpful. So, he wants to do a surprise for Badaron. Whenever he's in his cups and starts speaking of the old days, he never fails to mention Orale. Seems he and his mates used to eat the creatures on occasion. Oh, right, we've just gone and killed some of those. It's obvious he has fond memories of that life, so I'm thinking a few Orale umbrellas might be something he'd appreciate. Could you help me by procuring 4 of them? If you're willing to help, speak with Clindrail by the Aft Castle. She knows where various wild beasts congregate. Okay. So that's good, because there is, I seem to remember, a aetheryte at the Aft Castle. So let's go and do that. Oh, there's the aetheryte there. Okay. Oh, got myself all of a... I'm lost, basically. That's completely the wrong way. Okay, let's turn around and go back the right way. Do you want to know where are you going? Okay, so there's an aetheryte up here on the left. Should be right on top of it. Oh, there it is. Excellent. Let's get that. Okay. So that makes life a bit easier. And then we'll go and find the person that we need to speak to, who is up the stairs here. So this is the aft castle, the bit with all the groovy music. And there's somebody with a quest there, but we can't do that one yet. Oh, there's a person to speak to. Clindrel. So Baldron actually likes Aurelia umbrellas. Gods, I'd never even considered trying to eat one of those foul things. Nevertheless, if it's Aurelia you seek, you ought to find plenty by the river just past the Tempest Gate to the east. Okay, well we already found them before, so... Is this the Tempest Gate? I'm presuming this is the Tempest Gate. Yes, Tempest Gate. Okay, off we go. Let's go and get some more Aurelia. So there should be a arrow. Yes, there is. Okay. Off we go, and we'll press sprint, because otherwise it just takes so long to get everywhere. One of those fate things has come up again, so we might have to try one of those in the future. Oh, the sprint doesn't last very long. Never mind. Oh, so these were the jellyfish ghost creatures. Oh, there's a couple of them there. Right, okay. So let's back up a little bit and then attack. Let's try out of a spell. Okay, that's one. There's another one. That's two. See, these individual enemies are not too bad, but then when you've got more than one to deal with, it's a bit difficult. There we go. So we've got 4 of them. Now I wonder if that also affected our hunting log, so let's press H and have a look. No, they're not in it. Okay, fair enough. But little ladybugs are, and there were some knocking around, so let's go and find some of those. Oh look, there's one. Sorry, ladybird. There we go. I'm guessing that the enemy's going to get harder, because at the moment it doesn't... Oh, there's a ladybird. It's not that difficult to kill them, but I'm presuming that's because they're lower level. We go back across this bridge. There's another toad there, so back up this way past this guy. Where's the ladybirds gone? Come back. Rat, 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 ladybird. Here we go. And then that should be our 3 for the hunting log of those as well. Gives us a bit more experience. There we go. So, Arcanist level 1. So we're going to the hunting log. Yeah, so we've completed 2 of those. We've got some rewards for it. So, do I have to click on these to get them? How do I get my rewards? Or does it just do them automatically? Let's head back. Right, sprint, because it just takes so long to get everywhere. Ugh. And then we're going back to the pub. This is good because our hit points have gone up. Our magic power seems to have gone up a bit as well. So this is good news. Okay, right, we're going back to the pub. Now, it wasn't far from here. I think we only had to literally just go straight through. Yes, it's just straight through here, so that's good. And we got that crystal earlier. Oh, quick swig of coffee. And then we'll go and deliver these to Badaron. So this was the guy that was helpful to us when we first arrived, so he deserves a treat, doesn't he? So Joby said an adventurer might be dropping by to deliver something special. That you, lass? Yes, it is. So we'll hand over the Orale umbrellas. And he says, "Ah, elves, lass, you didn't have to go to all this trouble." Haha! This goddamn smell. I've hated Orale umbrella since I was a sellsword. It is only the nastiest shite I've ever put in my mouth. Oh well, lovely. We tried sprinkling it with salt and cooking it over a campfire, but it was still little better than chewing on driftwood. Try it for yourself, lass, you'll see what I mean. I mean, he's not really selling it, is he? But we got some experience for this. Okay, so we've got experience points, some fire shards, tiny crystalline manifestation of aetheric fire energy. Cool. And we can choose to get a hempen tabard, but that's for Disciples of War, so we don't want that. A hempen half robe, which will be for us, or some bronze pieces, but I think we need the stuff. Okay, so let's make sure we're wearing the best gear again. So we put our half robe on. Ta-da! Look, we're wearing more than a bra. Excellent. Okay, and now he's got a quest for us as well. So he wants us to land a hand at Summerford Farms. So he says, still in Nymphsarayi, how do you fancy a trip outside the city walls? I'd like you to visit an orchard by the name of Summerford Farms. Ever heard of the place? The owner, Stalwyrn, is an old mate of mine. He's got himself a crew of mostly reformed pirate types, if you can believe that, and has been trying to bring a bit of life back to the fields after the calamity ruined the soil. He mentioned needing another and or two, and your name sprang to mind. I gave ye a glowing recommendation, so make sure you work hard and impress the old bastard. You need directions? It ain't hard to find. Just take the Zephyr Gate out the city and follow the road northeast. Okay, so we've got a new quest. But before that, I do want to go and find those other aetherites. We need to go and find an aethierite first of all. So there was one in the aft. Oh, I wish the camera just kind of turned with you as you turned. This way? Was it this way? Yeah. Okay. So hopefully here we can figure out where we've got to go to. Right, so the Afcras is where we are. Culinarians Guild. Where's that? Back past the pub. So let's try and figure out where we need to go. So through the pub, straight over. Okay. And then hang a left. Through the pub, straight over and hang a left. Culinarians Guild. Through the pub, straight over, hang a left. Okay. It's very chirpy, this music, isn't it? So, through the pub, straight over. And then hang left. Hang left. So we're looking for the Culinarians Guild. Haha! And there's an aetherite. Let's get that. Aethernet. Okay. And there's just one more to get. And then we've done that for today. So now if we click on that, it should tell us where the other one is, the Marauders Guild. So we need to go, if we go left, back out where we came and then straight up, that will probably be the easiest way to get to it. So let's do that. Because like I said, my sense of direction is, you know, not the strongest quality I have. Where's this? Oh, this must be where the culinarians, so the cooking people craft. Not entirely sure I'd want to play a game as a cook. I do enough of that in my own kitchen. Where do we go out of here? There's no straight on out of here. Okay. Is there another way to go? Aha! Maybe this will take us down. Where's this taking us to? Lower decks. Okay. So we're looking for the Marauders Guild. That's... yeah, we're back to the aetherite. So... how do we get to the Marauders Guild? I thought that we'd gone... we should have gone a different way. Okay, let's go back from whence we came. Where did we come? Can't be that far away. Right, that way. So up here. Okay. So we need to be back. Okay, so it was straight on through this. So we need to see which straight on we need to go. Is that where we went for the last one? Oh, where am I? Okay, so straight on. No, back through. Back through, we went the wrong way. A sense of direction is very helpful, it would seem, for this game. Oh, there it is. Cool. Right, and then we've got all of these teleporters around the whole of Limsa. And we shouldn't have to run anywhere anymore. Excellent. Right, so that's now... right. You have attuned yourself to all the Aethernet shards in Limsa. The Zephyr Gate, the Tempest Gate and Airship Landing are now accessible as Aethernet destinations. Excellent. That makes life a lot easier. Right, and we need to go to Summerford Farms. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're still okay for a minute. Okay, so let's head over to Summerford Farms. So we need to go out of... which gate is that? How do I know which gate is which? I need to go that way. We need middle, which is the Zephyr Gate. So that was by the aft castle. Okay, so now... oh look, now we can go straight to the Zephyr Gate. Excellent. Don't even have to run through anything. Awesome. Right, so on the map, where have we got to go here? This way. So let's sprint for as long as we can. It might speed the process up a little bit. Oh, there's a road there. That might be more useful, might it? Or not. I've got a feeling we need to be the other side of that. Let's go over the bridge. That seems like a lot of an easier way than trying to, you know, climb down and cross the river. We'll go over the bridge. Come on, Eclipse. Here, boy. But E-Cloud, there's another one of those monsters. Let's stay away from them. Hatchling, looks like a little mini dragon. I like the fact that we get a little footsteps noise as we're walking through the grass as well. We killed some of those Mandara things earlier. Oh, look, there is a road. Maybe we should have just followed the road. How do we get to it? It's here apparently. Oh, duh. There we go, so we're in a new area. Right, it says that it's got a crystal here, so I'm guessing it would be a good idea to go and get this crystal. Hey! They've got a giant carbuncle that they can ride. Amazing. Right. And there's a giant flying bird as well. Teleport land. Woohoo! So, Aetheorites. By learning the spell Teleport, you are now able to travel instantly between Aetheorites to which you are tuned. Access the teleportation menu by selecting Teleport under Travel. Well, we've got a button for it. Unlike other spells, Teleport does not require magic power to cast, and instead uses a type of naturally regenerating spiritual energy. A small fee of gil, however, must be paid to the keepers of the Aetheorites so they can maintain the crystals and defend them from those who have seen them destroyed. The fee varies depending on travel distance and remoteness. Okay, well we haven't got that much money now, so we won't waste it on that for the moment. Registering an Aetheorite as a favoured destination will reduce the amount of gil required to travel there. Up to 3 favoured destinations can be registered at any time. Okay, well that's helpful to know. Right, so we need to go and find Stwellin. Let's go back down to the entrance where we were. What are you climbing on logs for? Now, was it this way? I think it was down the hill. Ugh, somebody's doing magic. Striking dummies. Oh, we seem to be going in completely the wrong direction. Let's turn around. Right. What am I doing with my map here? I bet. Oh no. Whoever it is not at the top. He's up. Is this the only up? Can we go indoors? Maybe he's indoors. Just breaking in and entering here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. No, there's nobody in here. Okay, so he must be above the house. So we were in the right place. Dope. Okay, back up we go. Oh. That person's got a quest, we don't want that. Where is this man? How hard can it be? Ah, there he is. Hiding behind a tree. Ah, you must be the adventurer Badaron promised to send along. Diawara Callisto, wasn't it? Yes, that's me. We honoured his word, so that's a good start. I'm Stawlin, the old bastard, as Balderon lightly described me, and this here is my humble orchard. I'm sorry about the language on this, it's not me. A good number of the lads and lasses working here once terrorised the high seas, and if you're wondering why I employ these scrags, well, they used to crew my pirate ship. Okay. But the calamity did for our ship like it did so many others, and I was sore wounded into the bargain. I had to feed myself and my crew somehow, and Admiral Merlwyb's initiative to get us landlocked buccaneers working the fields seemed too fine an offer to refuse. Okay, so there's a sound of like a door opening. And some random dude who looks like he's giving me evils. Just walking past. So Stalwyn says, well, it turns out you can take the pirate away from the sea, but you can't take the sea away from the pirate. A lot of my blokes just never took to tending the soil, you see. Fair enough. And unfortunately, the botanists I called in to train them have been wringing their hands in black despair. With so much work piling up, I need a tougher soul like you to step in and help where it's needed. Okay. So, we get experience points and we can choose some boots or some bronze pieces. So let's choose some boots. And we leveled up as well. Excellent. Okay, so let's put our boots on first of all. And then he's got another quest for us. So he wishes to inspect my equipment and therefore gauge my readiness for the tasks he has in mind. How charming. I have a mind to set you a task, Callisto, but before I do, I need to be sure you're properly kitted out. Pirates don't like to parley with dandies, you understand. It might well be that the ones here have traded in their cutlasses for coulters, but they're still rogues at heart. I know a solid set of gear and I see it. Come back when you think you're more suitably equipped. Equip your head, body, hands, legs and feet with gear item level 5 or greater and then come back and speak to him. Okay, so let's have a look where we are with our gear. So there's a little pop-up for gear here. You can view, equip and remove gear by either selecting character under character from the menu or pressing C on the keyboard. See, we already learnt that. We're way ahead. To equip an item, first select the desired slot. This will open your armory chest from which you can select the item you wish to equip. Finally, from the sub-command menu, select equip to put on the gear. Okay, well we've found a way of doing that. So let's check where we're at with all our stuff. So, we've got a level 5 grimoire, a level 5 hat, level 5 half robe. We need gloves. Level 5 legs and level 5 boots. We've got level 1 earrings, necklaces, bracelets and rings. Okay, so we need gloves at the very least. Okay, so we're going to need to go back to the market and buy some gloves. So let's have a look at our financial situation. We've only got 95 gil. So let's see if we have enough money to go and buy some gloves, and if not, we'll probably have to do some missions to raise some money. Okay, so let's go to the market, and we need to find the guy that sells the gear. Okay. Right, so it was in here, and it was Battlecraft Supply, this guy. So we need gloves. Oh, that was weapons. So not him. And then the other guy selling stuff was through the other side. Is it this way or is it back the other way? No, it's back the other way. Back the... Oh dear, Wara, don't jump off the edge. What are you doing? Independent mender. So they mend gear, do they? What do they do? So I do not have any items to be repaired, but that's good to know that we can repair stuff if we need to. Okay, let's go back through to the other side to find the guy that sells clothes and that. I like this music. Okay. Independent culinarian. It wasn't him. Battlecraft supplier. I think it was him. Disciple of magic gear. So many gloves. Light mitts. 126. Right, okay, so we need some more money. Okay. Let's go and pick up a quest. And then we'll need to earn some more money. So we'll pick up this quest here. Swarsblet, the master merchant of Hawker's Alley, wants you to look into current merchant prices. Okay. You, misadventurer, I have work for you. I would have you pose as a customer and survey the market's current prices. Surely I did not see you balk at such simple a task. All you need to do is strike up a conversation with the shop owners and glance over their wares. There are 3 merchants that interest me. Iron Thunder, Kai Karoon and Sinny Hill. Write down all you see on this price list and hand it to Bow Swing on West Hawker's Alley. He shall reward you for your service. Okay. So we've got a quest. Hopefully we'll earn some money. It is now getting on for 11 o'clock, so I think we will leave it there for tonight. Now, if you remember from last time, we need to check we're in a crescent place. So here at the bottom by our experience bar. So we're in a crescent place. We've got a mission to do in the market next time. So we'll stay in the market where we are. And then we need to buy some gloves and then go back to the farm. So hopefully you have enjoyed watching me tonight, and I might have inspired you to play. Please do make sure you follow me here, and also if you missed some of the streaming tonight, you can also catch up with it on YouTube. It will be active from tomorrow, so please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. You can find the link here on my Twitch page. But hopefully everyone has a great night, and I will catch up with you guys on Thursday is the plan, but I will obviously put out when I'm planning on playing. Have a great night everybody, and thank you again for watching.